Dark Souls 1. Like, there's so much. Like, 60 hours.
I've spent more hours than I have in Dark Souls 1 and 2 combined, which isn't saying too much, because Dark Souls 2 I didn't do too much.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. Like, yeah, like I said, 60 hours. Like, I just did Stormveil. I feel like I'm done, but I'm not. That's like the first third of the game right there. If even that.
Yes, sir.
If even that. Ah. All right. But instead, we get to play this.
Also, there's always this talk about the Sword and Knight of Flame. I gotta find like some way to get my intelligence up and then use it, because they specifically say it's good for PvP. I met a guy who was using it. He was incredibly ass. Maybe it's a skill issue, maybe it's not. I got no damn clue.
Skill issue. Nope, not announcements. I have a channel for that now. Stream.
Go!
Gang. Whoa. Boo. Bam. I'm getting good at this. I'm nice as hell at this game. Alright. We live. What's up, Ben Koopa? What's up, Sticker for Smash? But the no. Wait. What's up, guys? Optimist this one because of practice is the worst moment in any game. Yeah, no. I was actually worried about you in particular fucking screaming about this because I remember you ranting about this part. So, kind of grateful. Yeah, you enjoy yourself. Remember, that's back when I had my DMs open at him. Ben Koopa was sending me fucking paragraphs about this part. He did not like it. But
it happens.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I took another look at it. I can see why it might not be the best for PvE. Simply just because, well, I guess the damage probably would be lackluster considering, like I'm thinking back to the halberd that, we have. I can instantly do somewhere in like the 400 or 500.
Maybe I'll show up at the end.
The light attack.
Well, good luck. Okay.
So that checks out. But, however, for PvP, it's just annoying.
I think you're doing yourself a favor, Ben Koopa.
Let's see.
At least this game doesn't have pedophilia.
What is that?
I just had a long argument defending Danganronpa for being child porn. Lamau. Not playing Danganronpa, let's go. Hey man, Apollo Justice may be bad, but at least it's not Danganronpa, You hate it so much you can't even meme it. Jesus Christ, dude. Woo! Yeah, Vancouver doesn't like this part, which is fair.
Oh,
it's cool in concept. I feel like I want to make like a Apollo Justice like video essay, and that the title of the video is just it's cool in concept. Alright, see ya, Ben. Alright, 7 years ago. Oh, we got an intro. Cards for like the 4th time.
No way. Oh, it's only a game!
So you're telling me shrimp fried this rice?
Huh.
I wasn't reading the text, I'm gonna be honest. It's probably important.
Partnered over a game of cards. That's the guy, That's
sure
the big
is.
Man.
Hold up. I'm gonna send you something. Alright, look at her DMs real quick, because I was just reminded of this.
Why? I've seen that.
I love that image. Oh man, why? Alright. Music!
Oh man,
Hey.
This is weird. Alright.
Nostalgia,
It's been
baby,
a long
let's do
time
it.
since I've felt like such a rookie. Gotta try and relax.
Oh damn, Stick for Smash, that's saying something.
Good morning, Mr. Enigma.
Oh yeah, you can have this guy. I'm
sorry. So sorry.
I'm sorry. Please help. You're beautiful.
I'll never forget that they were like, yo, we should expand the pun on lines. What do you think would be, important? You're beautiful.
You know, just for when you're journeying through Caelid and you see something cool.
Beautiful. Or there's like another one where it's like, please help. I'm like, when am I gonna have the time to use that?
Please help.
If I need help,
Yeah, no, if you need help,
I'm probably gonna
you're
die.
not gonna be able to get that off, yeah. Getting chased by like a fucking pack of those wolves. Please help.
Please help. Alright. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. I understand I am asking the impossible of you, my guy. I have a funny club symbol on my jacket.
He does.
Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All I do is play cards. And that was enough. Actually, it wasn't. Trust me.
Can't confirm. It was not enough. Oh, should I give her a baby voice? Yeah, I'll give her like Pearl voice. That was my Pearl voice. It was like, oh, morning, Daddy.
I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? It picking on you. They picking on you.
My pants. I'm fine as always. This old boy here tell me after all. That's young man to you.
Little baby man.
Little baby man. Good morning. That's a good outfit you have on.
Thanks! My first show's today, after all.
I wish I could kick her in the ribs right now. I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about?
Please don't tell me she had come up with the magic panties bit at this point. Not that it's any better then, but it would be worse now.
Oh, old boy? Who?
Old boy?
Huh? Me? Look what he started!
Oh, that was her? I didn't see her lips move, though. I don't know.
No, this is somebody else.
Here.
Whack. Fucking who? It seems fate's clock will make me wait a little longer.
Diet Cup?
Diet
Yeah, seriously. It's okay, we're vibing though, Stickler for Smash.
Magnifique Grammary. What's this?
I don't know. Just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with spiky hair. They said it was really important.
What the fuck?
Or here's a memo for you or some such. Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later.
Alright.
So, like...
Yeah, no, if you remember what happened in the last trial, I think you can tie the
Yeah.
pieces together here. I think you can connect the dots
however,
there.
I was framed, though. That's... Damn.
You were.
That's right, I think we talked about that, where... For some reason, even though I was framed, Mr. Phoenix Ray decided, like, yeah, I'll just do this.
And
with
after what
Apollo.
happened in Rise from the Ashes, you're going to be very surprised that Phoenix even falls for this.
This is... Yeah. What do you feel about the trial today? We'll get through it. Probably.
I don't know.
Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy here. Oh, easy win then, yes. They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Of course, there's one of those every
He
year.
has so many more frames of animation than me. What are we going to do?
That's what I'm saying. The switch out of attorneys just before the trial. I know it's a difficult situation I put you in. But let me just say one thing, Mr. Wright. Yes. They would have to be able to pronounce me guilty today. So do your best, but do not worry. For some defendants ever given me a pep speech, I'll do what I can. I see you do not understand. What? Excuse me? Oh, okay. It will be impossible for me
I've
to declare
rigged
a
the
verdict.
courtroom with C4.
God.
Nah, it's still Destiny's.
Impossible. Yes, isn't that right, Trucy?
Yep, I got the trigger right here. You bet, Daddy.
Oh boy. My first look at the case was only yesterday.
That is
The
true.
information
Stickler
I was given was a
We're all
tad bit
prodigy at one
lacking,
point.
to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can for their sake. I believe any time now. I am in your capable hands, Mr. Wright.
Alrighty.
My client is Shady. Wait, okay. Shady Enigmar. Known to the world as Zach Grammary. What about the other guy whose name was also Shady Smith?
Yeah, they look pretty similar.
I think actually, like, why MCA? I mean, so much can be done to change the funny. Identity.
Funnies.
The funny. A wildly popular magician, star of True Grammary. His mentor, Magnifique Grammary. He was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic. Until he was fucking shot.
Lamau.
Zach Grammary is the suspect.
Alrighty.
Me, Pixel.
Judge is smaller, I think. I don't know.
Golden session for the trial of Shady Enigma. The defense is ready.
Phoenix is also small. Yeah, no, the graphics are a little, like a tad different from the trilogy versions. It's a little weird.
True.
But, yeah.
Is the prosecution ready?
I was just thinking. Is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of a buzzkill, really.
Buzzkill? Some kind of new crime.
What of the worst? This is a trial, yeah? Where's the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? The Gavineers concert's got 10 times the thrill this gig's got.
There ain't no way this man's like, yeah, I'll become a prosecutor. He'll be hype as fuck. Oh damn, somebody got murdered? Let's go.
Let's go. Where's the fucking crowd, bro?
Ooh, where are you again?
Clavier.
Ask.
Clavier Gavin.
Hey, Club, you have these nuts in your mouth.
There's the hype.
The hype.
Let's go. My pants are gonna get loaded from that one.
Jesus, not again. The origin of the loaded pants.
I came to get the party started. Legally, yeah?
Gavin, defense attorney Christoph Gavin.
Ah, figures my bro's more famous in this part of town.
Clavier Gavin. Lead singer for the mega fucking
Mega hit.
the mega shit.
Set the mega shits per gigafart. The Gavineers.
Dude, I'd fucking hell. I was so sure that said mega shit. I was so sure that said mega shit band.
His pants are full of mega shits, dude. Loaded.
Lead singer for the mega hit band, the Gaviners. Gavineer, you know. Get your league, boy. Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy.
Yeah.
And
True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby to me compared to this, yeah?
Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way.
I'm just getting warmed up, Air Attorney Wright.
Roger, be so good as to fill us in on this case.
Achoo, baby. Time to call on the opening act. Oh yeah, Adam, we get to meet the best character in the game in a second.
Oh?
What was his name again? Yes!
go.
Detective Gumshoe. Hit it. Best character
Fuck
in the
yeah.
game, baby.
He's back!
Yeah, and he's so much smaller.
baby! Look at him.
Yeah,
My
he's
boy.
beautiful. Best character in the game right here. And you are?
Hey, you really got me up here, sir.
Yeah.
I'm always a detective down at the prison. I'm fucking back, baby.
Little boy.
Detective Gumshoe, long time no see. No shit. Hey, you. Huh? Me? Today's the day, pal. Today I win, you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today. See? What? You normally lack confidence in your testimony?
Oh, I love Gumshoe. Yeah, best character in the game right here.
Air Detective, this is my stage. Can the antics.
Alright, Smash.
All this hey youing and such. And pal. And I could care less about your history together. God damn.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please, I was about to kiss your hand.
Ooh!
Back in a room at the General Hospital.
Who's it?
My man is
As
a
you can see,
swing.
he's dead.
In the car accident. Eventually, simple as they come. Here's a crime sheet. The victim was a patient asleep in the hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol in his forehead, and boom! Gone.
Lamau.
Here's the facts.
Oh,
Not so long
okay.
ago, the victim Magnifique
Judge was
Grimmer was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were.
Alright.
Ah, yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifi to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare.
Yes, no, I'm sure that youngsters today know type of actor. I just think true grammar has made it quite a name for themselves. Now, the retired Magnifi's been in the hospital for the last year. What was his dumb, ignorant tutor or something? Doing something to do with the liver, I think, yeah. A malignant tumor, perhaps.
In other words, he had liver cancer.
Dead.
He was cursed with scarlet rot. Tried to invade someone's world, got absolutely fucking owned. Had only 3 months left to live, in fact. Not a golden needle in sight.
No. Sure seems simple enough.
This isn't the
Or
trial
something
musical.
right.
The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to knock, knock, knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him?
I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. I'll make the effort to remember when the victim was about to die. Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes.
Jesus, this guy was fucked.
Diabetes?
In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin when he was shot with a pistol. The syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. Much as it pains me to say it. Victim was clearly at the end of his life.
I believe, of course, I think before I just clear them. This is the sign, man. It's a great question. Why the fuck? Ooh.
Very well, detective. Perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yeah.
Apparently, the victim's got an order to defend it to do him in. Even before having the victim sent dead organs on murder. Let's go. If I deal with the Zaxelman, shot the old man in the boar head. Gone. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. Look, he just shot himself. Why? The victim order his own shooting. Yes.
Those are the facts. I have here the letter in question.
Damn, okay.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Fucking forged! Forged! Forged!
Everything's forged.
Very unusual indeed. Although I could say a thing about a letter, such a thing as a letter really cause one to pull a trigger, I wonder.
I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of this letter.
You cannot refuse and leave us another reason why. Detective Gumshoe, could you explain this to the court? Originally, even the defendant won't beep about that bit, sir. One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't you just say 11? Why did you have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason?
The devil is in the details, attorney.
Well, was there a reason?
As it turns out, there was. Every night for a half an hour, starting at 11, the victim, Magnifique Grammary, was given an IV.
An IV. They're just a picture after they're out of the bed.
At 11 o'clock, a doctor would come in to set up an IV.
Interesting.
30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night, without fail.
That was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption.
That's crazy.
During his IV. Anyway, shall we begin? Shall I take cross-examination if you would? Let's see, what's this reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder? Could have at least mentioned it to me.
Yeah. Alrighty. Slaps! Ba 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 ba.
I love... Alright. Imagine, if you would, Phoenix Wright. Writing Phoenix. Phoenix the Wright. Ace Attorney! Oh my god! This can't be happening. Alright, anyways, funny. Imagine. Let's see. Well, tell me about ballistic markings.
The fingerprints of a girl.
You mean this pistol, the one in the Grimstein photo?
That was a fancy fucking pistol.
That's the one. Yeah, it is. Pretty neat. It's a funny looking gun. There's no mistaking it.
We compare the bullet taken to the victim's skull with a bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullets were a perfect match.
So you verified the murder weapon, in other words.
Yeah.
You very did.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean,
Ba ba.
I mean, huh?
Did he
Well, actually,
really though?
maybe. Okay, I actually have a lot. Well, I didn't actually really take a look at my stuff, but I have a lot more than I originally thought. What does this say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or touch the red dot button for details. Ooh. Nope, never mind. It was just zoomed in, right? What is this? Name, death. Yeah, that checks out. Well, interesting.
Alright.
That's just the letter yet, or that I got. Chart?
Ba.
Okay.
I'm like getting real close to the screen to read it.
And this is the thing. Okay. Right, because it's the checking thing. Does that all the time. Letter, and then my badge.
My badge.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay, I didn't really
Dang interesting.
see anything.
What about this one?
Oh boy.
How can you be so sure? There's no way. You're a band. Think for you. Get that nugget cracking. He'll grasp the concept of questioning, detective.
Oh, I'll figure it out.
Just shoot him in the forehead, L. I can see that, but I still wouldn't do it. We need to grow yourself a backbone.
Stop being a
Normalize-
punk bitch. Shoot the man.
Normalize shooting people when they tell you to. You fail to grasp the concept of shooting people is bad, detective.
Be a man.
Also found the defendant's pistol at the scene. Yep.
Traces of gunpowder residue show that it had been fired recently.
Right.
I think the judge sprite is the same.
As far as I can tell from looking at this photo, seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim. There's something in there that I can use. They're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. I think there's a hole in the prosecution's argument. Clearly, Mr. Enigma Margargar.
It's a pun.
I get it. Jesus. Shot somebody else. I don't know, actually. But crazy enough to be true, you know? Looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me.
Hey man,
Yes.
why wouldn't there be a cocoon
What
in the
does the letter
guitar?
tell us?
In the sound hole.
The defense had a reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes. Bingo bat. That's what the defendant about me. Popped him one in the forehead. Yeah, the good old head shake.
Hell
Oh?
yeah.
The defense disagrees. The defendant had another choice he could make.
What? And you can prove that with this photo?
Yes.
I can prove he had a choice, yes. The defendant fired like he was ordered, but he didn't shoot to the victim's forehead. Let's hear what you're thinking, Mr. Wright. How the fuck? He didn't shoot the victim's forehead. What did the defendant shoot? Actually, would like to. This would probably help. Hold on. Big screen. Oh. Am I seeing this correctly? The hole in this fucking clown's forehead?
Jevil got fucking owned.
Ralsei used gun.
Take that! No, Ralsei used gun.
Oh no! Bro, what the?
He screamed so loud the fucking screen flickered.
Take a closer look. See? He found the forehead,
Ah, confident Phoenix.
There's a hole in his forehead. God damn. Yeah, and a hole in the prosecution's claim.
Ha! And I suppose you have a reason as to why he'd shoot that clown doll.
He didn't shoot the doll. He shot the doll's forehead.
His forehead? Air forehead? Oh no, wait, I don't know who that is yet. Ah, this was the start of Air forehead.
Let's read the orders once more, shall we? Still cat!
So, God, white roses. God damn it.
Let's see. Let's see. You will shoot one shot, square in the forehead. Which is exactly what he did. Except the clown's. Yeah, clown right in the forehead. Gone.
That's
Hell.
crazy. Ah, hard disagree, but what's up, Comrade Dick Nation? I guess he could be right. That's just not saying much.
The clown's forehead is definitely not a good shot. And if there's somebody to investigate this matter.
Oh my god, there's a secret entrance behind the cloud now. I admit, I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim.
Perhaps he did have to shoot a forehead as the order.
What's up, Gyro Man?
The letter says nothing about
Seething
forehead.
hatred for foreheads, yeah.
This is the only way you to follow orders without taking a life. In the ground doll's forehead. Does demand an explanation.
So he was just being a smartass about. So he was just being a smartass about it. It's like, bro, what do you mean? I shot a dude in the forehead. What's the problem?
Yeah, basically.
This is true, Jar Man.
The defendant's innocence. You cannot say for sure.
Anyway, later I'm Slimesicle. Nope. Love Slimesicle.
So sorry, Mr. Wright. How sad it is to see the mighty fall.
How sad it is to see the novice's overconfidence. Doesn't realize just how big this little hole is gonna get. Just 2 hands, stretch. Detective Gum Sandal. Detective newfound fact to how does you continue your testimony? No, what have you done, Nicola? Yeah, still shot the victim.
Did he really though? Really though?
For shot the club that shot the victim. More confirmation and then a summary, but whatever. I need to blow my.
That was really more of a confirmation than a summary.
You're stealing my lines.
But our defense attorney seems pleased enough with himself.
No. Oh. Dog's sleeping on my bed.
Ugh. I had to blow my nose during that ordeal. Alright.
That's crazy.
Do these people ever manage to chance to mock me? And the answer is no.
Hey, what's up, Panther?
Hey, better swing. Alright. I'm back in it, baby. They call me the guy who's back in it. Baby.
Well, now that Mr. Wright's gotten that out of his system.
Yeah, my name's System. Down since I don't.
I have Down syndrome.
Shall we continue with the testimony?
I have time to gather other details before coming in here. This testimony might be my only source of information. Better pay attention and read this letter carefully. Okay, I'm guessing that's a hint.
Mayhaps.
All of this is basically saying.
All these rats give me a bone.
Well, I mean, first things first. Letter.
Okay, yeah. I want to blow my brains out because of politics. Hey man, don't worry, Zach Grammar will do it for you.
What about... Wait, hold on. Yeah. This is rather interesting. Probably need to just press more, to be honest.
I think you're right.
Let's see. You mean this pistol, the one in the crime scene photo? Wait, this is like the last one. There's no. Before you look at the gun, there's no mistaking it.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely the same. Yeah. We did this one.
So you verified the weapon. You bet we did.
Yeah, Dick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Apologize, this big top true.
Where are you
We'll
so
stop
certain?
my shiny luck. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit! Whoa. What part of jazz? Something like that. Never heard of Dragon found quick draw shoot 'em. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? One of the defendant's specialties. Dragon found standing on the side of a girl, and they shoot, and they fucking kill her.
They shoot the girl.
The mothers don't enter.
Live
They
sex
did everything else on stage. This is one of the specialties that they use in the show.
It's called Valen and Zach's based shootout.
No. Based shootout. The good
And
love
they just take a new woman and shoot them.
Many boys and girls joined the police because of that pistol I hear.
What? You know, that would explain a lot about the police force. Damn. You can't really stop doing that like a while ago. Your man on to that bitch ever since. I would like to see the special question.
It'll be Sunday, Charlemagne, mostly because the next part is going to be super long.
Please, a blast from the past. There's a special magic shows. Like a fire real bullets.
It'll be Sunday. Or Saturday, if we
After on
change it.
TV. Yeah, but get all over around out. Hey, by the way, the best fire chamber's empty. And you should haven't been fired recently.
They were wearing gloves.
Any
only.
fingerprints found on the gun, my guy?
Unfortunately, no.
I just did the judge's voice to that. I just realized.
Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. We might say the lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint of its own.
Intriguing point. Well made. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not well made. Not intriguing. And the nigga is going to be exception evidence. Stage pistol.
Stage pistol.
We're gonna keep going.
The judge's grandchild died shortly after.
Testimony.
Well, there's a lot in this one, which I'm okay with, because more gumshoe.
Victim. Okay. Fucking.
Oh, that's the new one that they added.
Ow. Alright. Awesome.
Cool.
The trickiest case is often seen the simplest.
Objection!
Could have given you missed a bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If
Ooh,
you hadn't
nice
missed
Panther,
it,
that's a
you
good
might
one.
have come to a very different conclusion. Understand? She shot the gun before you went in. Did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not. No matter what weapon. It's quite simple, Your Honor. The pistol holds uno bullet. If you shot the clown in the forehead, he could not have shot the victim.
Hey!
Slaps.
That's
Hell yeah,
not a
it does.
contradiction. Not even close. That's cap. All you had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot.
Oh, where did he get the extra bullet?
Oh, I
Pretty
love
easy to
this
come
song.
by, you know. You claim the defendant had one ready, and prove us to how you got it.
I had a feeling this wasn't over yet. No, this party's just getting started. And I haven't proven anything yet, beyond my good looks and startling record sales.
An utter lack of humility. No! What's this? If the prosecution has another witness prepared.
Like I said, Air Detective, that was just the warm-up act. No, don't take away Gumshoe! No! Now that the audience has gotten a taste of what's to come, they're ready
Well,
for my decisive witness, of course.
cringe.
Well, we had the best character in the game while we still could. That's sad.
A witness who you will find can prove one thing for us. That it was Zach Gramery who shot the victim in the forehead.
Oh. Very well, about for 15 minutes.
Javier's not that bad, Panther.
This might be my lucky break.
He's just
Only
alright.
that 15 minutes to talk to my client, Zach. That is the fastest fucking...
Yeah,
That's the fastest trial former section I have ever seen.
it kind of is, yeah. And no more Gumshoe. Game's back to being bad.
Damn. Him and Big Ones carried this game.
Big wins
Carried
and
it from
Gumshoe,
an
man.
F to a D.
I need fan art of Big Wins and Gumshoe.
Very impressive, Mr. Wright, I have to say. I expected nothing less. Literally just began.
Yeah.
I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about what actually happened. I did not think you would believe me if I told you, but that you discovered the truth for yourself.
Alright, Swamp Man, see ya.
Well, just thinking of you, you know.
Oh, that's why Clavier's F tier, because he got rid of guns.
I
Sure,
think
fair
we
enough.
need less thinking and more talking. That night in the hospital, what really happened? Out of the way your eyes, please, Mr. Wright. I just want to kiss you on the lips. What? You look good. Okay. Speaking of which, where is she?
Not planting the bombs.
Let's see. Not again. You have any evidence for that?
My
The
source
C4 planted all around in the courtroom.
is... My
It's
source
playing
is
that dumb
this.
fucking game. Like you know the memes like playing classical music and then it's just like a room exploding and there's like a flying midget.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
There was the
yeah.
evidence for that? The courtroom.
Oh yeah. Why don't you back that up with a source? The 15 C4 I've planted all around in the courtroom. Let's see. You've seen the problem yourself. The letter. The one shot in the forehead one, right? Yes, and the reason he speaks of. I cannot deny my mentor's wishes. Even if it fucked. Meant death? Something. Probably like.
Yeah, I
something
meant
like
my
that.
own death.
And my own death. Interesting. Why not? This is something I will not say. For now, at least. What's in this? What's this for now shit? I've done many things in my life some poorly. This is the cross we must bear alone to our graves. We want to know about the night of the incident? Finally, this guy sure likes to take his time getting to the important stuff. Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor, so I entered his room that night at the appointed time. And found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols. 2? Yes, the one I had used on stage, and the one that had been used by my partner, Valent. Oh, for the second Valent's quick draw thing.
You fools, you were supposed to shoot the woman, not the man.
My mentor had the look of one sleeping. I stood by his bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. I took the pistol into my hand. I cannot deny that my resolve faltered then, for a moment. You faltered? You mean you thought about shooting him? Recall there was a reason I could not refuse his request. His last such request, though not his first. So there were other requests you couldn't refuse before. To be honest, I have not always been steadfast. I fear I have brought pain upon poor Trucy. Was Magnifi coercing his disciple somehow? Just what was going on in Troop Grammar? Yet in the end I did not shoot him. Instead, I turned and shot the clown.
walnuts, peanut.
I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket. In your pocket. If you examine the bullet in the clown's head, you'll find it to be different than the one in my mentor. What were those called? Rifling marks. Yes.
Ballistic
Oh,
marks!
that's all I have to do.
They're like a fingerprint of a gun!
Concerning your taste, you mean there's something else you can tell me? You're a fascinating man, Mr. Wright.
True Panther.
Thanks. Yes, there is something.
Lucas hates this segment so much that he couldn't even make a car joke this time.
His eyes opened. What? Magnifi Grammar? The old devil. He was not asleep, you see. Of course, a gunshot would have woken him anyway. And we had our last discussion as mentor and pupil. It was not a long discussion, maybe 5-10 minutes or so. What did you talk about? Right. You're right.
That was
Just tell
perfect.
you. It does not concern this case. Zach Grammary. He seems pretty steadfast to me. Maybe just stubborn. Mr. Wright, please regret the curfew. But again, I am in your hands. Alright, let's get back in there.
I.
Super dog, make me look bad. Quarter down back attention. Err.
I was thinking on how many investigation segments take place at night, not the murders themselves. Interesting.
During our recess, a bullet was found in and dug out from the clown's head.
That's crazy. I'm surprised they didn't find that original.
There's news in the rifling.
There wasn't any time to do a detailed analysis on the ballistic marking,
Bullshit.
though they did find the weapon type matches the murder weapon.
Very conclusive, is it?
Which is why I'm about to call my very decisive witness.
Mark Russell.
Could you fucking
Decisive
imagine?
witness. How many times have I heard these words? Though they often turn out to be far less decisive than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, my man's dropping some bomber fucking lines.
Oh,
So,
and
like,
don't worry on my
yes.
account. I'm quite confident this witness will do the job. I'm not. After all, he is acquainted with the intimately acquainted with the players in our little production. Being the other half of the famous troupe Grammary's famous duo, Zach and Valent.
Valent grammar. Ah, so we get to meet the great magnify glass and
Magnify glass, yeah.
Magnifi's other disciple. I forget who he was again.
He's young. Hold up. Goes up to 10 p.m., goes up to 3 a.m. Oh,
Wait.
interesting. 3 a.m. on fucking investigations. That makes sense.
Oh, we have Zach, and then who's Valent in compared to Magni? Was that like his son or something?
Hmm?
This guy, Valent. Who is
Oh,
he?
it's the same guy. It's the same guy. He just grew a
Right, what
mustache
the
in
fuck?
7 years.
Yeah, that's right. Valent's the funny one. The woman. That's just the one I don't. That's right. I don't think we got anything on her. That's right.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who she is.
Perhaps we'll
Alright.
start by asking for your name and occupation. 3 a.m. though, that sounds about right. Valence Grammary. Magician.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's right. He's real. In charge of witness, are you? You can prove your fellow student your partner's guilt.
Fate. The grand illusion filled with traps and tricks.
Wait, the shooting took place in the hospital after 11 o'clock that night. If you're a witness, does that mean you were there that late?
If one were to deduce this logically, the conclusion is yes!
Oh, wow. So Valen, killed Magnifi.
That's
Gotcha.
crazy.
Okay. I always get the characters, don't I?
No characters. No characters in this game. I have an interesting fact for you. You see, several days before the crime, a whole ass amusement park actually disappeared. My witness received this.
Oh, it looks very familiar. Well, that's the same letter Zach Grammer received.
Yes, or perhaps I should say, ta-da! His fucking hair.
Order!
Papa.
What did he say? Not the same thing. Oh shit. You
I said
perhaps you can
something.
do it yourself, Judge L.
Practically the same? Is it different?
We're going to accept this as evidence.
Oh, are they different?
Who?
They spelled different. They spelled different. What does this mean?
This is most unusual. Exactly what's going on with you folks? Exactly was your fucking mentor suicidal, Mike? Well, actually, no, that's pretty self-explanatory. Cancer, diabetes,
Yeah,
and
just-
old.
And
Probably just
old?
Guy who's
Bro,
just giving up.
pretty much.
Bro, his hair white as hell. What exactly was your troop Grenbury up to?
By what you mean? Blowing up amusement parks.
Probably visiting a man who would ask his student to kill him. Both of them, no less.
It's just my opinion here, Judge. But from these letters, I'd say he was coercing them, not asking them. We walked the magician's path together, and in so doing, shared much of our lives.
Cringe.
When people are close, there is a strain, a warping of relations, you might say.
I instantly cry when I come at night.
Okay. And this has nothing to do with the case at hand.
By which you mean you're not going to tell us.
Yeah.
Which means, or this makes me wonder, even more about this reason they couldn't refuse.
I actually don't even remember what it is, not gonna lie. Actually, I might. Never mind.
Oh, let's get on with the ceremony for starters. The defendant is set accused. Tell us why.
Oh, I'll do more than that. For where he walks, the red rose rise, singing hymns to the miracle that is magic.
Fascinating, though, I hardly need to remind you that the evidence could just as clearly point to you as the suspect. The letter, the murder weapon, and now the 2 bullets found at the scene. The only difference seems to be the the designated time.
As every magician knows, timing is everything.
Yes. And now it's time to get this party fired up.
Valent's first crime, after the amusement park. That night, I visited the hospital room at the time Magnifi requested. The smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor had taken his final bow. I did not imagine my fellow student might have received the same instructions. Yet a deal with this dead is still a deal. Death's sweet kiss I gave to the clown. Then I informed the doctor and the police. Shoots the clown. Ayo, guys, someone's dead. Indeed, I would think.
Retard? Okay, well, I want to check the thing.
I want to see if they're different.
11:20.
Oh. Shit. This fact alone would clear my name of suspicion.
Not any conclusions. I think the cross-examination generally becomes before the thing. What would be intentionally proves to be true? The defendant, Zach Gremery, is guilty. And if it wasn't Zach Gremery, then the killer was you, Valent. No disappearing act will get you out of that. Hey guys, so I've been out of the country because of a law in this place. Swear, guys, it's just this, funny law. It's had to wait 7 years to be presumed dead, guys. Sorry. It was your father. I needed your father to actually be presumed dead. Yeah, so I can do the thing. Yeah.
Anyways, the amusement park.
Anyways, I'm going to blow up a cruise ship. Make it disappear. It's not real. Bum. Okay.
Ba 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 ba.
How do I'm definitely pressing that. And probably gonna be presenting something in a hot minute. Cause that is cap. 2 bullet holes at the scene. 1 in the victim, 1 in the clown. You're saying the one who shot the clown was you?
No doubt my partner Zach had said the same thing, yeah.
Well, yeah, cause whoever didn't shoot the fucking clown fucking killed the man. Better dig around here a bit more and see when I turn up. Mr. Valent, let me ask about something else concerning the crime scene. Namely, fucking, how many pistols were there? Get into the room.
By which you mean what, precisely?
Oh, well, fuck, that gives away the thing. You should have just let him do the thing. 2 pistols were used in the Zach and Valent quick draw shooting.
Oh, that's
correct?
a lot of things.
1 for each of you.
My audio seems echoey. Hold up, let me check the stream real quick.
Or actually, wait, no. Actually, he still got it. You still got it.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna check the stream real quick.
Alright.
That's fine, probably. I don't know. Anyways, you are well informed, yet.
Real?
Only one of my old hospital friends sat in the hospital that night.
What did Zach tell me back in the lobby? Who's had no intention of shooting my mentor? Let's see, I snuck into his room that night and did all the things. I put to pocket. Bow, 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 and down, 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 now, bow, 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 bow.
Hey yo. Shit.
Alright, I hate women, and they bust on my arm. Wait, no.
I have. Alright, a lot of issues with that one.
Yeah. She no problem with their statement.
And they
Oh, no,
missed
no,
on my
visual is
eyes.
visible in the photograph that grabbed you that drawer. So you picked up that pistol and fired it?
Indeed I did. Alakazam. Alakazang. Zing. Alakaboom. Like the amusement park.
Is the number of pistols really important? Yes, it is so fucking important.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of important. Okay. Be my mama.
What can I do but obey?
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah, that.
Was there really only one fucking,
I'm hearing it on the
Pistol?
offbeat. Weird.
can I just, like, present the pistol and say cap?
Hey man, not a professional streamer. So if there are
I'm
problems,
gonna say real. Oh, hey, that
all
worked. Let's go.
right. I wasn't sure actually, so let's go.
According to the defendant, Zach Grammarly, creator of Grammarly, when he entered the chat, posted 2 pictures of black dudes kissing. It was absolutely uncalled for.
And
There was
hot.
also 2 pistols on that table. One of the pistols he used to shoot the clown in the forehead. Then he left with it in his pocket.
Of course, this is what he would say. Unlike that hapless clown, we must assume our defendant had some brains on his head.
Well, what about what Mr. Valen has told us? You see, there's something about his testimony that doesn't make sense.
What might that be?
You forgot about the ballistic markings, asshole.
I told you, I took the pistol that was there and shot the clown.
Yeah, okay, retard. That's your story, at least.
Lamau.
How do I lose here? But the rifling marks tell a very different story, Mr. Valen. You see, they're like the fingerprints of the bullet. Recall what Prosecutor Gavin told us. Compared the bullet. Yeah.
Bullet.
Rifling marks were a perfect match, baby.
Ah.
Mr. Valen, if you fired this pistol, then you shot the victim in the forehead.
His hair looks like sharp. Like it could. It's like a weapon.
Real.
Ba-ba-ba.
This is all rather sudden.
What have I done?
Lose.
Lamau.
Prosecutor Gavin.
I owe the court an apology. Sorry.
Sorry for what?
You see, I was unaware that 2 of these unique pistols were crafted. The analysis of the rifling marks only proved the type of gun that fired them.
That's not what you told us before. You said that you'd verified the murder weapon.
Which is why I'm apologizing to you now. Quite sincerely, I might add. Would you hold me accountable for a mistake I made in my youth?
Yes.
Yeah. That was just this morning.
I'm still young. And I might add, wasn't really my fault. If the defendant had only admitted he took 1 pistol from the scene of the crime, We would not have been having this pleasant discussion now. Yes, Your Honor.
Well, hold on. Regardless, according to Zach, if it holds true, the rifling marks on the other bullet will be different.
Yeah,
And they'll match
probably,
the respective gun.
They spelled
So I
different.
still... So either something stupid's gonna happen, or I just can't lose. You're presented to this court as a decisive witness, but you've proven to be more divisive than decisive. Oh my good judge got the
Maybe
vocabulary.
this gun belongs to you, Clavier.
You'll see in time.
Shut up, you suck at this.
Well,
No wonder I've been beating your ass as Apollo, bro.
The testimony so far has merely been a review of the facts.
the proof comes next.
Care to elaborate, my guy? You're beating your ass in the replies.
When Mr. Valen entered the hospital room, the victim had already been shot.
Lamau.
In his next testimony, he will prove that, ere right, the real fight is about to begin.
Out. Bring it. L.
L.
L plus no bitches plus you fucking suck, Gavin.
Plus
Okay,
Lamau.
but actually though, how do I lose this, bro? If Zach holds true, if Zach's statement holds true, different rifling marks per gun. Very well, the witness will now testify to the court. I must determine who shot what. Or actually,
Who shot what?
what if? Nah, I don't know.
Ooh! I arrived in the hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20 p.m. After discovering the body, I fulfilled my obligation, then called in the doctor. The doctor examined the body before the police arrived. He was quite clear about the time of death, 11:10 p.m. And the one in the room at the time was my partner, not me. That's actually a good point. Shit.
It was not rather close, yeah, to admit you're talking about. Alibi established over a matter of minutes. To use a 10-minute discrepancy as your
I'm watching
best basis of your
Madagascar.
alibi.
That movie has a better plot than this.
Is easy to explain in this situation, Air Judge. For example, take our debut hit single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Cue to the song, press the play button, and it'll play for 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Do it 100 times, the result is the same.
What a ripoff. Damn, your debut single was only 2 minutes and 15 seconds, not 2 minutes and 16 seconds? Fucking ass.
Cringe.
Magic is a world of utmost precision. Hocus pocus requires admirable focus.
Damn. Spitting bars, okay.
And the time of death determined by the doctor there is an inconvertible truth.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
We're dealing with rather precise times. We would expect the cross-examination to require the same level of precision. Like the bullet shot into the goddamn head.
I would hope the defense refrains from its customarily broad, sweeping accusations. Lest we blur the focus of this case so clearly demands.
We're taking
Horse take
As
it
they
and
all
throw it
always
into the
have.
garbage can.
Carry on, Mr. Right. Carry on. Right. You do you, Mr. Right.
You do the thing. Do the funny. You
You're the funny.
do
Mr. Right. Mr. Right.
Do
Do the funny.
do
Do
what you
the
do.
funny.
Do fucking no points, the objection, just take that, cut, hold it, no fucking.
You know what I'm pressing? Yeah, you live in 20, idiot. Who? I don't think I'm stepping out of a limb to say I have some doubts about this. How could the doctor be so precise with the time? We do usually only get an estimated time of death. I'm not sure I've heard of a verified time of death.
Magic revels in making the complex appear simple, but reality is the opposite. What appears complex, in this case, is a simple matter of subtraction.
What? I see. Another
Ba,
person
ba.
has done their arithmetic homework.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
That checks out. That checks out.
The point
Arithmetic
here
homework.
is the IV the victim was taking.
Interesting. Why wasn't he taking a VI?
It's quite visible in the photograph of this scene. How much
Actually,
this
it's
song
practically
slaps.
invisible.
Recall what we heard here earlier about the victim, Magnifigrammari's schedule. Every night at 11, Magnifi took an IV drip for 30 minutes.
Huh.
Why are GameCube controllers so expensive? Because Nintendo sucks. Ba, 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 ba.
Yes, right there. Okay.
Now, look a little closer. Follow the tube down from the bag in the end.
Oh, the needle's been removed.
Doubtlessly, it fell out when he was shot.
Oh boy. So let me guess. You're also an advocate for the cape falling onto the buttress or whatever it was. It's the bust. The bust.
Bust, yeah.
Yeah, he's a fan of the cape falling on the bust. Was it possibility?
Interesting, Walt, man.
That would seem to be the case.
Original DS Ace Attorney games. Yeah, well, that's why you get the trilogy. When the needle comes out, the IV no longer drips. It no longer has the drip.
You could just measure the remaining IV liquid.
Precisely. The IV liquid functions, for our purposes, as an hourglass of sorts.
Interesting.
This is how the doctor determined the full time of death. Hi, dog. From the amount of time in the
see.
bag, it was determined that the IV had stopped 10 minutes after administration began. Ba, ba, ba. And so it was when I, Valent, entered that room. 10 minutes had passed since that honorable crime, horrible crime, was committed. And this is proof.
Horrible crime that he was about to commit himself, apparently.
Yeah, actually, yeah, true.
Well, that's right. That seemed important? Yeah, that was pretty fucking important. Well, seeing how it's the biggest clue we have to the time of death, say it's very important.
True?
Agreed. It would be hard to imagine a more precise way to determine the time. Beyond the power of arithmetic. I mean, sure. Alright, very well. The witness will add this to testimony.
Sometimes the most magical thing of all is the truth.
Well, okay. Cheesy, but alright.
Yeah.
Whoa, the water of life springs not eternal. Or water of life's, yeah, whatever. The remaining IV liquid
Yeah, we get it.
proves my innocence. Just for that post player, I'm going
We're removing you from roundtable hold.
press on
Valent.
that stable. Tarnished makes worst wondrous flask. Ask to leave the roundtable hold.
Ba, ba.
Let's see, did you notice the IV yourself by any chance?
When I first entered that room, the stench of gunpowder assailed me. Next, the mark of death upon my mentor's forehead. And then, his left arm did spy a white rose drooping and wilted.
Oh.
Its thorn, discarded IV needle. The discarded IV needle. I suck. Knocked from the vein by the short force of the shot. Luckily for you, wow. Chat? Okay.
Yeah, he's done.
I can do this. Jesus, that was like back-to-back strokes. Okay. If the IV had not been there, why, you might be a suspect. Indubitably so. I might say it's thanks to my lucky color.
Your lucky color.
Indeed, even today I wear it proudly upon my suspect self. For it always, without fail, brings me luck. Why, Zack and Valent won their first Magician's Grand Prix. Yes, the very one held by the Association of International Magicians. That's a thing. I was adorned in this attire then too, and our trophy was a bust. A cloak fell on top of it, and what a day it was. Yo, what's up, Ultimate Gaming
This is one
Monkey?
trip down memory lane no one needs. To Maximilian.
Is that a Big Top reference? You've got to be kidding me. That is
What?
not
Yeah, it's a total. Remember Max talking about the whole, the Magician's Grand Prix,
Oh my God, you're right.
and he won a big bust of himself. When he won the Grand Prix.
This game just referenced Turnabout Big Top. I fucking hate this game. Anyways, what's up, Ultimate Gaming Monkey? I do honestly, it's crazy how consistent you are with showing up only at the end. My lucky color, yes indeed, and that IV too. Papa, I say it was hued especially for me, Valent.
That doesn't be the case, indeed. What may write any thought on this? Testicles, Moni. Alan sure looks happy with himself. Okay, how about this lucky color testimony? You smell! I guess it's a contradiction. It certainly sounds like your lucky color brought you plenty of luck. But not this time. Mr. Valent, your lucky colors betrayed you.
I'm afraid you've lost me.
Yeah, well, you smell... Your Honor? The witness's testimony just now clearly contradicts the evidence. What the fuck are you... Wait, what? What? Just me, Judge.
I hate the
What?
color yellow.
Please don't call my word against the beginning of this cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Basic accusations will be duly penalized. I do hope this latest accusation is well-based. Oh, it's based, alright.
Oh, I assure you, it's quite based.
Don't worry, I've got all your bases right here, baby. Alright, let's hear the defense's claim. Where's evidence contradiction Mr. Valentine told us? He was like talking,
Yeah, it's weird. Ultimate Gaming Monkey. Gumshoe and Phoenix are even worse, though.
for what? Crime photo. I don't know. We talked about the IV. Is there something cool about the IV that I don't know about? Or am I like... come on.
Mocha
Bigger
Return.
screen.
Let's go. I would cry, Womp Man.
Weird. Oh no. Where? Oh. You lied, bro. Ain't your lucky color, you fucking bitch, you lied.
Oh.
By IG, I thought
It was Matt
you
on
meant
guard, of course.
iron. No,
By IV, I thought you meant iron. I don't know.
Iron Valent. I don't. Yeah.
Iron Valent, yeah.
Let's see. The crime scene tells all, Your Honor. Oh, go to the crime scene. All right. Oh.
Something.
Why?
Tell
Yeah,
us here,
something.
right? Just where is the contradiction in this photo? Oh, we gotta point
My
it out.
pleasure, and I assure you, it is quite simple. But I can't promise anything in black and white.
Cause color.
And here's what the Mr. Wright has to say. Contradicts the witness's testimony. His color isn't super lucky.
Dog shit color.
Well, Grammar, let's get one thing straight about your lucky color. It's yellow, yeah?
No, it's purple. Kind of takes the mystery out of it, but yes.
What mystery? Something's wrong with the yellow, Mr. Wright. Yeah, there is. Decisively wrong, in fact. Do not look at the photo of the crime scene.
Today, guys, I'm gonna prove why yellow is objectively the worst color.
What it is?
Confusion? Doubt? Tell us, what do you elderly eyes spy? Contradiction is the sprites in the old courtroom, honestly.
Even my only eyes can see a problem here, Mr. Vance. Look at that IV bag.
What is this? What's foul, Matt?
It would be hard to call the IV liquid yellow, and I'm afraid no magic was involved in the taking of this photograph.
Alaka, no!
That's neat.
Bunnies.
Bird. Death bird. Alright.
Malin is
Where's his
colorblind.
bean, boy?
Is this some kind of mistake?
Yes, Mr. Gavin. Your witness this mistake.
True.
The greener they are, the harder they fall. The fuck does that even
I
fucking
have
mean?
no idea.
I suppose there's no substitute for experience. Valen Grammar, as you reminded us several times, your lucky color is yellow, but the IV is clearly not.
Well,
Contradiction can mean only one thing. Oh?
and to think, you almost had me. I see your true colors now, Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. It's the name of the game, but backwards.
Well, not this game, but
Gavin, the testimony does contradict the evidence.
Yes, a contradiction. We forgot one thing, though. I ignore those, unless they're in my favor. One that I shall be pleased to hand right back to Mr. Wright.
How do you mean?
How? Because the witness has made no mistakes. Oh.
What?
oh, okay, game froze for a second.
I agree at a glance. The IV liquid does appear sort of greenish yellow.
This greenish yellow. That is...
Greenish yellow.
No, that's definitely just green. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like,
Okay, in the photo, kind of greenish yellow. That just green.
straight up green.
Hey, what's up, Comrade Indignation? Damon Gant, Matt Onguard, Dahlia Hawthorne, not you, Christoph, and more to come.
Alright.
But I assure you, the liquid itself is quite yellow.
That's gonna
Okay.
be a fucky photo thing, I guess, is going on. Yellow liquid, how can you say that, boy? As far as I can tell from the photo.
Yes, but what color is the IV bag itself?
Oh my
I mean, it's
god.
not fucking clear. Bag? You mean the plastic on the bag of the hook? I don't want to say red blue.
Precisely. Figured it out. Yeah.
Figured it out yet?
Well, I want to like. Hold on, because hold on. I'm actually genuinely curious.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Actually,
mean,
why
his
is the liquid
breaks-
even green? What does it mean?
His breakdown is really good, Ultimate Gaming Monkey, not gonna lie.
I do like the thing.
But, you know. What's up, Smash?
Well,
I
it
do like his
typically isn't
breakdown.
green.
It's just undeserved.
Weird. I wonder. Alright.
Yeah, the 3DS breakdowns are good, except for Florent LaBelle's. That one's weird.
Put a yellow liquid in a blue bag, and
You get green.
this, incidentally, is the liquid's true color.
I do not say I'm blind. Revelation does have the ring of truth to it.
But then how the fuck did Valent know that?
No, but like, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to ask. I was like, cool, so this guy just knew that the liquid is yellow? As I thought, there's no substitute for experience. Prosecutor Gavin?
What?
You may tell a good tale. But you've just proven something rather grave. For you, that is.
Grave? Yeah, but the rest are good, Ultimate Gaming Monkey.
Liquid in the IV is yellow, yes. How did this witness know that?
Yeah.
Not unnatural when you think about it. You did think about it, didn't you? Your Honor, the defense requests an explanation from the witness. At the scene of the crime, the IV liquid appears to be green. So let me ask, how did the witness know the IV liquid was actually yellow?
Oh shit! OMG! I don't know. I think it's OMG, but I read OMG.
I'll look at Zonger and go, order, I need order, boy. Misery!
I think this is the last time Cornered ever plays.
Once. Do not discontinue the control the IV liquid. I'd rather mean something, but what? I can possibly think of one possibility, Your Honor. The witness is kind of cringe.
Kinda cringe, not gonna lie.
The witness Valen Grammy has testified that the IV liquid was yellow because, because like, he knew it. With facts before us, the answer is clear. The witness knew that the IV liquid was yellow. Why?
It was still cooler when
He's seen it
Trials
before.
and Tribulations did it, though.
But not inside the blue bag we see in the photo.
Oh, it does?
So
Ultimate
look
Gaming
at
Monkey?
it by
Didn't
itself
know
in a
that.
clear, colorless bag. I suppose he would have had to, but I'm still not clear as to what this all means.
Nice one, man.
Ask yourself, why would he know if he didn't work at the hospital? That's where you find your meaning, Your Honor.
I'm afraid I find nothing. So what if he knew the IV liquid's color? Leave the getting excited over absolutely nothing to the teeny bopper fans, yeah?
Nope. The IV liquid is the only evidence proving the time of death. 30-minute hourglass with 20 minutes worth of sand remaining. Your claim, Prosecutor Gavin. I remember it well. However, there's a critical difference between an hourglass and an IV bag. I know this one. I would like you to share, but it IV liquid.
Let's go, Judge! Aw.
You'll anticipate me to say this, Your Honor. No. Unlike the sands through an hourglass, IV liquid enters the patient's body, at which point, like magic, it disappears. However, what if the amount of IV liquid had increased? You couldn't tell, could you? After all, there's no way of knowing how much went in.
Let me get this straight here, right? You're saying the witness watered down the victim's IV bag?
Not with water, but with IV liquid. That's how you knew the IV liquid was yellow.
Now wait! I said wait! Why aren't you waiting? How might an amateur such as myself essay to perform such a task?
I'm an amateur too, but I can pour water into a cup.
I'm afraid that's quite a big difference between a cup and an IV bag. Quite. Can you prove the witness is capable of such a feat? Not really, Panther, because Trials and Tribulations already did that.
Amateurs! Today's would have some difficulty pouring IV
Got it,
liquid into
Rodrigo
that
just
bag.
spawns when we say
You
water.
need to be an expert to see the look on the witness's face. You had liquid to that IV to throw off the time of death.
I'm tired of these fairy tales lacking evidence.
Bro, give me some of yours.
For once.
Well, Mr. Ryder,
Please.
evidence to bring us back down to earth. Ellen Grammar, afraid your magic won't serve you well in a life of crime.
Might I ask what you're strongly suggesting?
Magic relies on props, and props become evidence. Our witness was certainly able to increase the amount of IV liquid in the bag. All he had to do was work a little magic, and the prop was this small syringe.
Yes? Probably?
Probably, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The victim syringe.
I love this song.
It's a perfect pot for the magically increasing IV trick. And easy enough for an amateur
Liquid
to
water,
use.
but better? No idea. Magic. What kind of evidence is that? The syringe was clean, not a trace of liquid in it. Are you fucking blind?
And don't you find that odd, Prosecutor Gavin?
But what?
The victim had the syringe to administer his insulin shots. There should have been traces of insulin left inside. Well, Valen Grammary? As you pointed out yourself, the IV liquid makes the perfect clock. One that you can manipulate at will.
Alakazar!
Sick.
Awesome. Get owned.
Get out of my balls.
Bro, trial speedrun? Anybody?
That's the burden of this truck. And a bit too much for this baby man.
Oh, baby man.
Alright, that mother is not to the amount of IV liquid in the bag. Time of death cannot be proven. And brings us try to close for today. Well, maybe I can squeeze an extra day out of this. I can do a little much needed investigation work. Oh, gee, there are no objections. There's an objection.
Me. Truly, there's no substitute for experience. Nothing blinds one to the truth so effectively.
Pigeons.
A word to the wise. Underestimate the young, and they'll sweep your feet right out from under you. In a way you'll never, ever expected. You see, I know exactly what you're thinking.
What's he talking about?
You say the witness used the syringe to manipulate the level of IV liquid. But there's... ah!
Look at my
But there's no
face,
proof.
dog. Look at my face. This just ain't working.
But there's no proof.
There's no proof you didn't do it either.
Yes, quite true, but I'm the prosecutor.
Huh? He's admitting it?
Nor was the witness quite as decisive as I'd hoped. This I admit, after all. Why linger in the past when the future holds so much?
What do I need to prove? Like, it should still be, like, a little interesting. A clean insulin syringe? It should at the very least, be concerning.
Yeah.
Let's see, alright.
I have proof right here. Shows a picture of Clavier's IP address. Hey, you want your fucking proof, Clavier? You want your fucking proof?
I know where you live. Oh, you have something in mind?
I'll burn down a lot more than just your guitar.
Proof, fair judge. I have another way to prove my case. With evidence,
Fuck, I thought
no
that was
less.
like the Holy Bible, bro. I was like, hey, yo.
The word of God, Your Honor.
Alright, I was vibing. What's going on? Probably never happened when Ace Attorney did truly end. Honestly, no. Because, like, it's always going to keep going with, like, the next chapter. If you want a true ending to, like,
Real.
a series, then that was the original trilogy, and it did end with Cornered, so it was perfect.
Let's go.
Doing it again would be cheesy.
Ba 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 wah, wah, wah.
Ah, water. I love water.
Same.
Water maxing right now.
I fucking love water.
Watch this.
This is the victim, Magnifique Ramery's diary.
Diary.
After going to the hospital, Magnifique began writing his memoirs, it seems. The story of his birth, his starting debut, and the meeting of his disciples. Seems he intended for the last chapter to end, quite appropriately, with his death.
Wait, that book doesn't say what the reason was, does it? The reason why his disciples couldn't refuse his last request?
Sadly, it does not. What's important here is on the last page. Apparently, the victim wrote in his journal that night. Even after the IV had begun at 11 p.m.
Are we just... You really are only bringing this up now anyways.
Let's read it, shall we? Shall we?
Yeah. Ah, you see where the bullshit is coming from. Jesus, I hate this. Okay.
Wait, hold on the phone.
Tonight's IV is in. Maybe the last. Leave the rest to them. First should come soon. The journal may... Okay.
This has appeared to have been written just before his death. Oh, but it's a ripped page and cringe.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
The court accepts as evidence, boy.
More.
Read the very last part with particular care.
I can't. The text is in the way. This journal may not...
Oh, that's what
yeah,
you're saying,
yeah.
yep.
This journal may end here, or it may go on, but not long. That depends on his hand. Of course, by his. He refers to our defendant, Zach Gramery.
That's what maintains yours. It's the first scheduled visitor, after all.
But look what he said before that. This journal may end here, or it may go on. It may go on.
That's fucking proof.
Basically, what he's trying to say is if
May
Zach...
go on.
What he's trying to say is if Zach Gramery spared him, then he would have written again before Valance showed up.
My only problem is may, and also ripped page.
Yeah, that's also very obvious.
Magnifi Gramery was intended to write again. That is, if Zach Gramery didn't pull the trigger. Yeah. I see the defense understands the meaning of this. The victim's diary does not go on. It ends here, yeah. Because Magnifi's life was brought to an end by the defendant, Zach Gramery.
I'm having a bad time today, chat. And not just because we're playing Apologistus.
I mean, I guess that works. Prosecutor given. Magnifi Grammary wrote this, boy.
There's no mistaking his handwriting.
Yeah, so about that.
Wait, is it all forged?
No.
I just think that's an ironic statement right there.
Yeah. Magnifi did intend to continue his diary. Yet if his diary ended here, which plainly it did not. Yeah.
Then the one who pulled the trigger was the first visitor, Zach Gramery. Well, how do you like me now, air right? Still too green for your tastes?
About the diary being pretty clear, still I find it hard to believe that he'd overlook such an obvious problem with this precious evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, this testimony was lacking. But put together with this evidence, it seems quite sufficient for a case. The diary is accepted like this, the trial's over. Time to show him something. I got deep evidence.
So fun fact, I actually said no need because I knew that I was being bullshitted, and then Clavier's like, no, I know you have something. It's dumb.
I'm left with no choice but to show my own evidence. What?
I remember that clear as day. Because I was trying to avoid the bullshit and the game would not let me.
It's not too late to rethink this and avoid more embarrassment. Incidentally, don't even think of showing us this diary I've just shown to court. Now that we've come this far, I hope you have something a little more decisive. Show us evidence that proves the victim continued writing his diary.
Alright, I'd be happy to. No. First, take a close look at this diary.
Chat.
Note that a page has been clearly ripped out. No way. Cap. That's why we're still here talking about this. Yeah. As it just so happens, I have here what I believe to be the missing page.
Alaka, I don't believe it!
Why do you... all like a little ass
Alaka,
looking
shut the
at this
fuck up.
page? This is what I'm saying. It's hard to imagine that the first visitor that night shot magnificently. That's a defense's position. Let me see that. What didn't Sam hear? Well, this is a continuation of the victim's diary. Yeah, bro.
This is the
Yo,
part
oh, wait,
where
dude,
I
he's still
get a
chill.
little heated because I'm a little pissed. Because this is dumb.
Now that the torn edge of the page is a perfect match with the torn remains of the last page in Magnifi's diary. Now, how could you copy that other than grabbing the diary, writing in that page, and then ripping it out yourself?
Quite remarkable.
Would you care to explain what all this means, Air Attorney?
The diary continued after his first visitor came, which means that the victim was still alive after Zach Gramery left. He's not dead, leaving no one to take his life but his second visitor, Alan Gramery.
No! No!
Need to play the animation one more time.
I'm ready to matches the other pages. The genuine article.
A lot of Southerners want, man. Apple eat.
But wait! That's impossible! That old man couldn't have written that.
I thought the game fucking froze.
Same. Anyways, you ready for me to be fucking sad?
How do they fuck this up?
Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, Air Right?
There's just what, presenting solid evidence?
Air Judge? Chat. Okay, I'm done. I'll just read the fucking text.
Gavin, what is the matter, boy?
Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? Prosecution would like to call a new witness.
But Prosecutor Gavin, the sheriff overturns the current witnesses.
I ask only to put it on hold. Please, my new witness has a very, very important piece of testimony to give. 5 minutes, no more. I promise, Your Honor.
Well, if you want it that way. I don't take on this. Well, Your Honor, judging from his enthusiasm, I want to hear this new testimony sooner or later anyways. So might as well be sooner. Then, though the society had to regular, we will put the current cross-examination hold. One is misshaped down.
And you can voice this new guy.
No, Prosecutor Gavin, please bring the surprise witness to the courtroom.
Trying to give you more characters.
Me. I had a bad feeling just then. I read that page was too obvious. He must have known. I should have known it was a bad sign all around. Yeah, I got a random page. Holding that no audience is a first, even for me, Prosecutor Gavin.
Oh, wait. Lagging a little bit. That's fine. Well, I beg the court's understanding. But I had to make a judiciary deal with the witness to secure his testimony.
Judiciary deal?
The details of his testimony have some legal ramifications, shall we say. I thought it best to contain the information to this room.
Very well. You're the witness, I gather. Yes.
State your name and occupation for the record.
My name's Drew Mitchell. I'm a painter. A paint? Fuck. Let's see, how do I have a different judge?
Chat, I'm sad. This is...
Oh, okay, I'm back. A painter, and you're somehow related to this case. Let's see. How do I? Old people. He's not that old though, so like maybe I can give him like a
Yeah, I always imagine
Sprightly
like a little
voice.
bit more high pitched. Yeah.
No, well, not per se.
I have one simple question for the witness.
Fuck you.
Mr. Misham, was it? Do you know what this is?
Oh yeah, I know it well. How's that possible? Have you seen this diary page somewhere before? Oh yeah, I mean, I made it. What? You what? You made it? Yes. You might call it one of my works.
The prosecutor's office received a tip-off yesterday. Illegal evidence has been prepared for the trial of Zach Gramery.
Whack. Evidence.
I initiated an investigation and found this witness. A painter to the world at large, Drew Misham has another side, you might say. He's skilled in making perfect reproductions of certain things. Forgeries, in other words.
Forgeries. Well, so read on these pages.
A fake, prepared by a certain defense attorney.
Hold it. I didn't prepare this evidence.
Ah, the attorney speaks. Something about this page, I presume. But what is it saying? Makes no sense. After all, it was you who presented this evidence to us, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, I almost did a Francisco voice there for a second.
Mr. Was it? Regarding this forgery, who is your client? I don't know. What? Oh, my client prefers to remain anonymous. I make the items they want, I receive my payment. That's the extent of my contact with them.
Okay, sure, ridiculous.
But
Actually,
there's
wait,
no
no.
proof this is a fake.
Never mind. That was a bad joke. Never mind.
It's a fake. Huh? Oh, it's just sort of to avoid just this sort of problem, I put a special mark on my works. Like I said, without a doubt, this is mine.
Wow. So cool.
Mr. Wright, you've just presented illegal evidence to this court, my court. L. As careless as me. That's all I can say.
Old boy.
Whack.
It is ironic that Trucy has carried 2 pieces of forged evidence into court.
What's this? Little trap. A fatal trap. Mr. Wright? Yep. Do you have an explanation for yourself? If I did, would the court hear it? Probably not. Forging evidence is a serious crime, and presenting it in court is a serious mistake. A fatal mistake for an attorney. L.
Fatal too, perhaps, for your client, I fear. Tell me, what kind of defendant relies on forged evidence? The answer is quite clear. A guilty one.
Your Honor, wait. I understand that presenting forged evidence in court is a serious crime. But you cannot hold my client responsible for action that I undertook as an individual. Your Honor?
Another close call, I dare say. The prosecutor's office hadn't received that hot tip yesterday. Everything would have gone the way it wanted to. Ja, ya, wap, ba, skibbity bop and dada. I even gave you a chance. Too bad you decided not to think before embarrassing yourself.
I see no need for further discussion on this matter. Special witness dismissed.
Chad, I hate this case.
Mr. Attorney.
Oh yeah, this.
Yes. Could I ask your name? Phoenix Wright? Mr. Wright. I've seen and studied many people, but none like you. I'll remember you, Mr. Wright.
And that single line is the only explanation you get for why he paints Apollo's cases. Not even kidding. Remember that plot point? Yeah, that's it.
Weird.
You said, oh, you look neat. Okay.
That is really lame. Damn, so what's with all these paintings? I thought he was neat, and I observed the Phoenix Wright.
I just think they're neat.
Could I have, like, at least said that it was planted? Yeah, maybe that one probably wouldn't have worked. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict this way, this trial. You have the right to find a new attorney and make a new appeal. However, this court must... Your Honor. Mr. Zach. There's one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible. I'm afraid the defendant is quite mistaken. You certainly have the authority to declare a verdict on you. But tell me, how do you plan on announcing a verdict when your defendant does not exist? Doesn't exist.
See,
What are you saying? Oh, I'm talking about the...
No.
Mr. Enigmar, I guess.
Oh, hey, Ben Koopa. The defendant's escaped! Find him, quick!
Bailiff, close all exits to the building. Nobody must not be allowed to escape. Miracle occurred. Let's see. Oh, he did not just escape from court, he literally unbelievable. Right before the bailiff's eyes. However, no one ever saw him again, not since that day.
And he left his fucking daughter in the dust, by the way.
I mean, hey man, what else can you do?
Yeah.
No verdict was declared. After all, the defendant doesn't exist. That's how it happened. The child magician Zach Grammer vanished along with him for all eternity. Weird. I guess I kind of like the link with that to Trump, but however... I don't know, it's interesting. Here, anyway, yeah, that's neat, I guess. The forgery part...
I just think it's bullshit that Phoenix would ever fall for that. After all he's done.
Given a random piece of evidence and then thingy, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I could see him falling for that. Homie tells the antagonist of the case, or the guy, the dudes who did the deed, to their face, the evidence that he has. He did that all the way up until Trials and Tribulations on the third case, and that was like the last time. But yeah, no, he's done that before. I don't know. I could see him doing that. My only problem was, I don't know. I don't feel like being able to prove that, it was either, planted, it was shit like that. I don't know.
It's almost over, man. Just wait.
Here's how I'm thinking about it. They didn't.
Thanks for the reminder,
they didn't question anything. It was just oh yeah, so, I made this, and, all my clients are and blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, the assumption would be alright, cool, Phoenix Wright is anonymous, prepared the thing, right?
Yeah.
And there could have been an easy contradiction made between the fact that they got a hot tip about there being a forgery before the forgery was ever given to Phoenix. That could have been easy, I felt
Perhaps.
like. I don't know. That would have been so simple. Hey, I got this, literally right before court. Okay.
But we got a little bit of bullshit, and after the entire trilogy, they just kind of do this to my boy.
Yeah, I don't know. Really, really weird. I just feel like it would have been easy to just say that. That was an easy contradiction.
Perhaps.
The mysteries that remained behind were all solved. No, they weren't. I just explained them one that was. How the fuck you didn't point that out? The timing of the acquisition of the forged evidence. But not until 7 years later. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well,
Alright, and that was a short stream actually, but that is all for today, I think, probably.
It was really short. The trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself.
I'll let you watch this just before we
Which
go.
of Magnifique Gramarye's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant go? Well, he's dead now. What dark truths lurk behind the forged diary page? Bullshit. What about the girl who was left behind?
What do the numbers mean? Okay.
The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. What? I didn't click anything.
Yeah, I know.
But I know. There are 4 keys in the present as well. When all these questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first, you must chase the truth through then and now. Dude, Ace Attorney, think of it as a game, because that's what it is.
True.
Hi, I'm Phoenix. Welcome to the Metaverse. I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. And I have finished when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answers will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My Magatama.
Hey.
Do you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Touch the arrow to switch between past and present. Bullets begin 7 years ago, in the past. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play.
Alright,
What?
yeah, so next time, Adam, we'll be exploring the Mason system. We'll be exploring stuff in the past and the present. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And spoiler alert, we won't get as many answers as we would hope.
The Metaverse, Chris.
So yeah, the Metaverse.
It's here.
So yeah, it's a really cool concept. Tell me if you heard this before. Really cool concept. Anyways, yeah.
Boy. Fuck.
Alright, chat. That was a short one, but this Mason system thing takes a minute, so I would do this as well, but yeah, no, Mason system takes a while, so that'll be on what is it, Thursday.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah. Mason system. It's a thing.
Not
So yeah,
a-
that was the trial of 7 years ago, Adam. Not a fan, personally. I think it's bullshit.
Yeah,
but-
same.
At least Gumshoe was right.
Oh, true. Gumshoe. Okay.
I think this image sums up how I feel about this about that, guys. Why?
What?
It's cool, Vancouver. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, how do I say it? So, I'm gonna actually be honest.
Well, that
The
was a super
trial in
short one.
itself was kind of cool.
It was
To be
decent.
honest, it was fine. It was a decent case, but then the forged part, it was only, like I said, it was only a little dumb just because, I don't know, I saw an easy contradiction, assuming there's probably even more, right?
I think. See, my logic is this: like,
And
we
then
played.
it also just doesn't make sense for him to pick up a piece of paper from like a random anonymous source and then present it, I guess.
Exactly.
But, I don't know.
Well, because I was saying this before. Rise from the Ashes. We literally did this. Damon Gant was like, "Hey, you have evidence, don't you? Right?" And you're like, "No." And here's why: because of the law, and it was sick. And this game is like based off of Rise from the Ashes, so the fact that they made him fall for that after Rise from the Ashes and other parts too, like what's it called? Fourth Case of Justice for all that shit. I just can't fathom how Phoenix would fall for that. Defamation
Very true.
of his character.
You do actually make a pretty good point.
But that
Oh,
I don't know.
It just still doesn't make any sense with the whole just the acquisition of the. I was like, that's a little weird, and to be holding on to that, I was like, I don't know. Still, I would have still I would have been okay with the whole. He's been duped. He got caught out for illegal evidence, right?
Yeah.
But there was such an easy way to just say no, retard.
Yeah. Again,
I didn't get this
concept
evidence.
is there, but
My man just accepted it.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, he
isn't
did.
like Phoenix at all.
no, it's
isn't.
not. No, it's
He
not.
literally pulls on straws like when he's getting down to like just like the most desperate of times. But then he's just like, so forge evidence, and then eventually he just stops. He doesn't talk about where he got it. He doesn't try to talk about anything about his relation to said the whole the whole deal that would have been the dude making the thing and all that jazz. But yeah, what is it? Yeah, right. And then I'm a huge advocate for the whole, hey, they got a tip at like this time in the prosecutor's office about this, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got this.
Yeah, I didn't actually
literally
think
just
about
before
that one.
court
That's a
began.
good point.
It's super good, bro. It's
Yeah,
just
Ben Koopa just
got
brought
this,
that up.
right before
He could have
forward.
blamed Clavier since he knew that it was forged beforehand. True.
That's actually, dude. That's literally I envisioned like what was gonna happen. I was gonna say like Phoenix was gonna have like
people were
his
smart
own
in
like
this game
a
then, yeah.
special breakdown or something maybe, and then just be like, Clavier, you
I mean, he has
fuck,
this breakdown in Justice for All
You-
when he thinks Maya's gonna die.
you set me up. This is true. Yeah, I thought he was gonna like call out Clavier for like planting the evidence, right? And then like kind of shift the gears, and then eventually they would find out like, oh, bullshittery is afoot.
Yeah, well, if this
Right.
game was good, then maybe.
You know, homie just dropped down. He's like, yeah, retard mode.
Yeah. So yeah, next time we'll be doing the Mason system, connecting all the dots together, and it'll be the most
How does the
unsatisfying.
Mason system goes wrong? Because you said it doesn't. It's not neat. How does
Because
that go wrong?
because we're gonna be tying all the loose ends together, and you're gonna realize how like you're gonna realize how disappointing it is. Because like I said, we're building up to so much here,
Oh,
and
boy.
it's all
Jesus.
gonna be for naught.
Yeah, I'm already not a big fan of the damn, bro. Like, I actually think that this might so far it's like better than the last case in terms of like how the trial.
Oh no,
went, because-
definitely. I prefer this case just because it's more, at least at the very least, it's more entertaining at times, which is why I placed
True.
Trump and Succession above Serenade, and it's also why I placed Trump above Corner.
Yeah, no, I agree with that pretty much so far. Not done with this case just yet. Cause I said it before. Serenade, by far, in my entire time playing all of these Ace Attorney games, the most disappointing trial yet.
It's just not enjoyable. Oh, most
the
disappointing
most
trial. You get
disappointing
ready.
trial.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Just fucking.
I'll
just fucking.
show you a disappointing
remember everything you
trial,
built up?
Adam.
Gone.
I'll
Oh,
show
boy,
you a
second.
disappointing trial. Oh man.
You're telling me it's coming up in this one?
In terms
Right
of
after our Mason
disappointment,
system investigation.
abso-fucking-lutely. Well, that's what I keep saying. We're building up to so much here, so many mysteries, and it's just gonna completely fall on its face, and just be like,
Yeah, no, I'd be more disappointed about loose ends than about stupid. Oh, everything you did in the last investigation was
it's
practically
gonna
useless.
tie the loose ends up technically, but yeah.
Like I remember you mentioning,
Hey,
for
what's up,
example,
Rich?
the loose end of Gavin, dude, absolutely murking the guy.
We will
was
get an
gonna
answer to
basically
that on
make no
Thursday.
sense.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get an answer to that, but I think it's so like, what is it? It's so much of an afterthought that I basically forget he even has a motive at all sometimes. Like, I literally refer to him as
Jesus.
having no motive sometimes because it's so just not even there. Yeah.
Yikes! All right. Well, yeah, shall see.
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah, that was a short stream, chat. But like I said, Mason's system kind of takes a while, so I'm not gonna make us go into that. That's like the first like 2-hour stream since like it's been a while. Yeah, see y'all
It has
on
been
Thursday,
honestly-
chat, where we'll tie up the loose ends and get more and more sad, and then on Saturday or maybe Saturday or Sunday, we'll finish the game, and then we'll cry, and then we'll go play Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy doing some theory crafting on Elden Ring because I want to do some lore jazz. It looks dope.
yeah, so
I
there's
would like
the
to know
short.
how things exist.
I think the loose ends in this case are what makes me hate it more. Yeah, it's so just unbelievably unsatisfying. But yep.
Yeah, man.
See you, Chattington.
I'm gonna play Elden Ring.
Yes, sir.